We're just gonna let some people mosey on in. How you guys doing today? Hope you're having a great night. As always, if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and if you could possibly comment too, that would mean a lot to me. And just making sure to share the, alright. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to do that, and then we're going to do, I think this, delves into, like, when you gotta, like, find the Elder Scroll or something or another. What up? Yeah. Oh, wow. He was like, no, he saw me, I gotta say hi. What a... Come on, last night we were jamming out to Ragnarok, the Soviet, or whatever the heck that song is called. I mean, it's something or another of the Rag, so he's probably, you know... Kame's like, you want to go here today? Nah, fam. I gotta go to Karthspire. And I am all the way over here. So we gotta go all the way out back. Yeah. Okay. So okay, I would go here, but there's like a whole thing there. Because if I recall, that was like, and then you go, that's like a drop, and then that's another drop. There's a cave, that'll be easier to walk to from there. There's no elevation. I'm gonna just cross the river and head on to Garthspire or whatever. How dare you? It's like Indiana Jones, guy's doing all this kung fu and just like... I'm pretty positive if I shot a dude with an arrow and he didn't even flinch and just continue to walk, just come at me with his fists out, like, with the arrow literally sticking out of him, like, okay, should have used something bigger, should have brought the 50 BMG out, fam, full metal. Dragon's probably going to show up. Usually does when I play this. The most intelligent person in all of Skyrim. I'm getting out of here. Must be a Joester. Or a Cujo. Yup. Called it. Literally every time I show up here. Come on, Belle Delphine. Show them what your gamer girl back. So this dragon. Yep. Oh, he's walking.
This one's mine.
Okay. Oh, you were talking about them, not the dragon. I was about to be a massive dingus and be like, okay, you got those, and just walk inside. I don't get how you take out a dragon with a bow and arrow. In all seriousness, if their plate's really that facing the camera. Nope. Nope. Did it leave? What in tarnation? Must have been the wind. This is like the wind. There's literally an ice spike sticking out of your ankle, bruh. Icy wind. What? Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna go get a tissue. Apologize for the noise of me taking off and adjusting the headset again. I don't feel like you guys want to hear me blow my nose. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. You scream, I scream, we all scream for a Skyrim live stream. Alright. Lore Master? Wouldn't that be the writers at Bethesda? Bethesda? I don't know how to pronounce it. I always say it and then somebody comes on the door, oh, should we have Bethesda? And I'm just like, where did you get all those extra syllables and...
That's how
what? How do you even spell that one? I don't even know what that's even doing. What? They probably thought the cave was going to be a lot shorter with the... Ooh, come on. It's an interesting meal choice, but okay. I'm going to take the void salts though. And the frost salts. I wonder what frost salts would taste like. Because like you buy candy or whatever... And it has like that minty taste, so would it be like a minty salt? I apologize for that. And then I go ahead and punch the headset. I apologize for the second one too. No doubt I'll do it again. Oh my god, this is so complicated. What do we do?
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes.
3 pillars. WAMU, DC, cars.
Got the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have his arrows
Oh my god.
pointing down.
I mean, not to be that guy, but can we just climb around this?
It worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Right? Couldn't you just climb up that? Toss some rope?
Why are you stopping?
Because I'm curious why we have to solve the... whatever. Yeah, I guess that dude's like 100.
This one's right.
Fair enough. I guess could probably... I don't know, he seems to be pretty good in combat, so he probably doesn't have back issues. He's probably like one of those old dudes that, like, freaking lifts a car over his head. Ain't I a stinker? Come on, walk. Walk. Andale. Vamos. Arriba.
Be careful.
Vilcus is probably like, yeah, I'd be messing with him too. He is very annoying.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Let's go up.
Safe. Let's move.
I think we must be close to the entrance.
Get good. I could only imagine the intricacy of that trap. That trap's been there for what? How long? And it's so functional.
Wonderful, remarkably well preserved.
You know, one of the most glaring mistakes about this. Okay, you got it's like, oh my god, you gotta. But then you leave, and the back door is unlocked. Couldn't we have just gone through the back door? Belle Delphine. Why didn't we just go through the back door? Hey, talking to you. Oi,
No doubt it's
Oi.
dragon blood.
oi, Josuke.
Blood. Your blood, dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman's
Who is this? Is this a Titan? From like literal Greek mythos? Is this Atlas? We're the Titans. We're okay. We're the mightiest.
It's coming
In
to
the
life.
We're the Titans. We're the worst. Boom, shaka, laka, laka. Shaka, laka. Only the real MVPs know what I'm talking about. This is a taste of a liar, Giorno Giovanni. Vilcus is just like, I think this is the last time we ever go on an adventure. Literally. And I'm just like standing there going, me, bro, you literally look like you haven't bathed in like 10 years. Like literally, he literally does not look like he's ever bathed in his life. The cool thing about this wall, if you actually examine it, it actually outlines like all the events in Elder Scrolls. I have not played Morrowind or Oblivion, but I remember I watched Epic Nay and he covered it, and in one year out the other. Dude, some haste. post haste. Henceforth. What? Oh yeah, I gotta grab this sword because this is literally the only chance you have to grab this sword without it being marked as possessive or whatever the game wants to call it. I mean, if you know what that means in the comments, I would appreciate that. If you could at least let me know what that is. Because, like, I'll read, like, a random bit of information. But if you guys commented to me, I would most likely retain that piece of information and really appreciate that. I forgot what the game calls it. Market is important? I don't know. Something like that. I like the vines when they're all, like, layered and stuff.
Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece. You see, here is falling from the sky.
Oh, you do have a ponytail.
Masters of the voice are arrayed against them.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patient.
This guy's like, talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. Mm-hmm.
Mythic symbol. Yes.
And that's
coming from the mouths of the North Field.
This is the Dumbledore, clearly.
But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Shout. Shout.
Presumably
shout at Alduin.
Or even Alduin
Wow.
Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
You see, usually when I want to get stuff done, I just record it on my phone.
Damn it.
And I can just, like, send it to people. It's easy.
A shout that can
Why don't you guys just record it on your iPhone? Or, you know, whatever. You know, just record it on your phone in general.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice.
Is it because she has an inkling that their leader's a dragon and it's Parthenax? Maybe that's why she doesn't like the Greybeards.
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so
Wow,
afraid
that is
of power
incredibly
they won't use it.
insensitive. You don't even know them.
Have they
If you're
tried
going
to stop the
pass
Civil
judgment
War
on them,
or
at
done
least,
anything
like,
about Alduin?
talk to them or
No.
whatever for a little bit.
And they're
Don't just
afraid
be
of
like,
you.
don't just
Your
base your
power.
entire judgment on
Trust
them
me,
on just
there's
what you've
no need to
heard.
be afraid.
It's called
Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think
being
he'd
not a
have
good
founded the
person.
Empire if
And
he'd
there's a lot
listened
of
to the
historical
Greybeards?
things tied around that. Just saying.
Only if you don't know how to use
Like,
it.
that is the one
All
thing
the
that
great
always
heroes
annoyed
have
me.
had to learn to use their power.
Like, period. I remember this
Those
one
that
time.
shrank from their destiny.
Um,
Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And they're the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice.
wasn't. I mean, this was. I was in the sixth
live in
grade.
fear
This
of
is a
what might
long
go
time ago.
wrong,
I'm trying to
you end
remember
up
where it
doing
took
nothing.
place.
Like the Greybeards up on the mountain.
Yeah, it was an extracurricular event, and it took place in the high school in our area because that's where it was taking place. They brought us there, you know, with the whatever. I don't even remember. I think it was an extra. I don't know. Was it? It was so long ago. I really don't remember. I just remember what happened. But like, I had to wait for my mom. It was until I was sitting there for like a while. I was just sitting there with my Game Boy, playing Pokemon Red, and like about an hour in me waiting, one of my fellow classmates came in. I mean, you know, he had darker skin. He was a brother, so sat down. We were waiting for about, say, an hour and a half after the point to where he sat down. So I was there for about 2.5 hours. He was there for about an hour and a half. And then this random teacher came in. He like started accusing him of all this stuff, and I was just like, when did that even happen? What are you talking about? He's like, I saw it myself. He just did it. I'm like, he just did it. He's been sitting there for an hour and a half. What do you mean he just did it?
I hope to avoid involving them in this.
When did that happen? With his mind? What, he astral project him? I don't know. I mean, you know, I was yelling at him, but like,
if they had, the Greybeards are. Think about it. No. Trust me. There is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber only if you don't know. Those that shrank from their destiny.
That's not good.
Well, you never. And there are the villains. Those that misused.
The villains. I think you're the villain of this story.
There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
My roommate just came back from work, so I'm just waving. It's that shuddering.
Right. Good thing they've. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple, and Talos guard you.
And like the funny thing was, like, that dude was like one of the people that like bullied the heck out of me. And I was just like, no, that's not good. He's like, but he makes fun of you for being fat all the time. I was just like, no, that's not good. He didn't do anything. I don't care. Go away. Actually put some time and effort into finding out who did it. Because, like, you went from, I saw him personally, to, I think he did it. Come on. Either you know or you don't know. There's no in between. How do we know you didn't do it? Messed up. I'm just trying to find the nearest person and be like, they did it. Because adults do that often. Especially with kids. Because, like, the kid gets all, like, emotional and stuff about being blamed for something they didn't do, and then all the adults see is just a hysterical kid. Because he's being, like, picked on. Because they have no clue if they did it or not. It's not more balanced like New Vegas. I like that. Every other level, you get the perk. The perk that teaches you to twerk. Whoa. Huh. I don't think I've ever noticed the face on the door. You really do notice, like, all the little details when you actually play in VR. How on God's green flat earth did I just pull it open? There's no doorknob. And when I say that, I am totally joking. Clearly the Earth is a sphere. And obtuse, you know, not a perfect sphere, mind you. Because that doesn't exist in nature. But about as close to a sphere as you can get. Man-made spheres, yeah, but not natural ones. That's not a thing.
Where did you learn
Can I just...
Who have you been talking to?
Can I just use Star Platinum? Zowato. I should adjust the headset. 1 second. Glasses 2. There we go. That was... Oh, that was a lot better. To be honest, the blades helped me find out about it. I'm gonna put this back a little bit. There we go.
They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their
Dang!
knows no bound. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the blades to be used
This
for
is
their own
literally
purposes?
the end of days. The blades? What are they? The jets?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered
That's
that
kind of
Alduin
weird,
was
given
not meant to be
the
defeated?
circumstance. Yeah,
Those
I
who
can see kind of
overthrew
why.
him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
That's all a dragon. I just wanted to see that thing on.
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment.
Maybe
Master
he
Einarth
did
reminded
speak to
me
Belle Delphine
the
at one
decision
point.
whether or not to help
Because he was salty.
is
Then
not
again,
mine to make.
I don't know. I didn't see
No,
that
I
interaction.
cannot
so I
teach it
can't
to
really-
you because I do
I
not.
bet Etcher has zero back
It's
support,
called
dude.
Dragon Rend,
At your
but
age,
its words of
you should be
power
all
are
about the
unknown
back
to
support.
us. We do
I'm
not
just saying.
regret
I
this.
think at any age, you should be about the back
Dragon
support.
Rend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Master of the Order. At least he isn't the master of the odor.
You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
So, like, you took your beard and you, like, tied... Paarthurnax?
He's our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the
Whoa.
voice.
The way... Oh, here we go, the middle one.
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain.
Ooh.
He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
You walk
only
up
those
it.
whose voice is strong can find the path.
That'd be a funny
We will
Bowser's
teach you a
response.
shout
Oh, you
to open
walk
the way
up
to
it?
Paarthurnax.
Right. That's how you get up to the top of the mountain. Just walk. That'd be awesome if, like, the logic of this game, right? Like, they cook something, they just leave it there for, like, days on end and just doesn't ever get bad or spoiled. This place is kind of cool in VR. Like, the closed spaces are probably the best, especially this area with, like, all this stuff like this. Really shows off the depth of the game. In all seriousness, that's probably the most historically accurate windows in the game, though, because glass back then really was not that transparent. They had a lot of difficulties making glass back in the day. Like, you see Game of Thrones or whatever, and they're drinking out of a glass. That's not even close to being historically accurate. They'd be drinking out of wooden cups. Clay cups. So you open... I don't get how he opens the door without a hinge or something to hold on to. So he's like grabbing the sides of the metal with his fingertips. And these doors do not look light. That's solid something. Some solid metal. Iron probably. So he's like grabbing this, right? And just using his fingertips to... I don't think that would work out. like not even as easily. It'd be like, oops, slip, slip, slip. I'd be personally screaming at the door, I want it open. Punching it. Breaking my... Dang, you guys are way ahead of me. You Gucci?
I will grant you my understanding of human skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Clear skies. Something.
Clear skies.
You know something about this.
Only for a time.
How to find it.
To Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly.
Just
Keep
grabbing
moving,
something.
Stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Look how you can still see the words. The word of the bird was ultimately heard by the herd of nerds. There we go. Sounds like my character is spitting. Whoa. The Aurora Borealis at this time of the year in my kitchen. Seymour. Seymour cold steamed clams. Yup. Literally every time I've played this game, like, what is this? High five. High five. Oh, sorry. High five. Oh, wait, you're not that dude with the blind eye. There was a Skyrim, wasn't it? You got. Try to freeze time. Oh, yeah. I'm dumb. I was gonna drop 2 coins off for the goat. But I forgot this isn't Fallout. You just can't drop your money. Those are dangerous. Those things form like then they fall on you. That's not good. Those ice spikes or whatever. Not just in general, like all around. Like, if you have, like, those, like, ice stalagmite things on the side of your house, knock those down. That will cause damage to your house over time because of the weight of them. It'll peel off the siding and all sorts. And then the next thing you know it, you gotta call a contractor to replace the side of your house. I mean, assuming you don't know how to do home repair yourself. To which you should look into that. That's, I mean, it's kind of, it does kill your day off, but ultimately you don't have to worry about, I mean, not all contractors are like that, but some are, yeah. I'm speaking from personal experience. I know a lot of people in my family got messed over bad from contractors. I remember this one dude, my uncle, right? Guy was like, he got replaced his back door, takes the door off, right? He's like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna get a replacement one. I'll be back in an hour. Half a month later, he replaces it. Because I had to tell my uncle to what? Parthenax's dragon.
Greetings, Wundanique. I am.
What did you just call me? I don't like that word. Karen's be like, I want to see your manager. He's like, bruh, I am the manager. Okay, sorry. This is kind of important if you haven't played the game. I think you already know who I am. Nah. You are the master of the Greybeards? Question mark.
They see me as master. Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
To be fair, the reason why the Blades don't like him is because of his actions before he became aware. Because, like, when Alduin creates a dragon or whatever, he, like, takes, and he has control over them for a little bit mentally. And then as they age, they slowly gain sentience and stuff.
Patience. There are formalities
that's
which
why
must
he
be
defected
observed
from Alduin.
at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
It's probably like the oldest dragon Alduin created.
By long tradition.
No, not even probably. Is straight up the oldest one.
Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones.
Dang, that's some kinky stuff, fam.
Dovahkiin.
Feel it in your bone. Gotta melt some of that ice. This is like my least favorite shout. Bro, I'm here. Oof, P.U. Bro, would you just get done eating Taco Bell? That is some fart.
Show me what you can do. Treat me not as what, but as dope.
Damn. Or white
Not
chicks.
Why do you delay?
When
Are you Dovahkiin or
Terry
not?
Crews was on a date with one of the Marlin characters or whatever. Like after the
Dovahkiin. Niño.
oh yeah, my bad. Come on. Um. Elemental furry.
Strike me with the fire of your...
Strike you? You don't want me to strike you, bruh. Staroplatinum Zawardo. There we go.
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is
That's some
long
kinky
since
stuff,
I had the
fam.
pleasure of speech with
Slap
one
me
of my
harder.
own kind.
You guys want to see an important
So,
thing? You notice how he doesn't have a
made your
left horn,
way
right?
here to me. No easy
Right.
task for a jaw mortal.
Okay.
Even for
You notice how he doesn't have a right horn?
Dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
He's just like, did you not just do that? You did not just go all the way up there.
I
and just
have
like,
expected you, Proda.
Proda?
You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old
Tinvak?
Dova.
Is that like
No.
tinned food?
You seek your
Like a
weapon
British food?
against...
It sounds like a
Alduin.
British food, because like, they got like tinned whatever.
Alduin Comate.
I am way too close.
What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove.
Good.
The dragons.
Oops.
Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time.
Drum?
First,
You mean dream?
a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
Oh yeah, Jurgen Windcaller's horn was made from Parthenex's horn. Or at least
If you
there's a good
wish me
fan
to
theory
answer
around
your
that.
question, you must answer mine.
That's none of your business. I did not see that. I like this Vodal. I like this Wardo.
As good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokeen. Would you stop the next world from being born?
Yes. I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you.
You have much to learn of the Dove, then.
Fair. You guys are immortal. You
There
have
is
all the
nothing
time in the
else but
Wardo.
philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our
That's
voices.
fair. It's like Angry Video Game Nerd
There
said in
is
his
no
Ghostbusters
distinction
review.
between debate and
You end up playing this
combat
game
to
so
a dragon.
long that you end up
Tinvak
questioning,
Loskra.
why am I capturing
For
these
us,
ghosts?
it is one and the same. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer
At one point, I
your
do plan on
question.
doing a playthrough of some old school games. I have
Do you know why I live
Deja Vu
here
on the
at
NES.
peak of the
That's a good
Monavan,
game.
what
LA
you
noir
name
type style
Throat of the
game.
World?
You play detective. Wake up in like a bathroom. It's point and click. You have zero memory. You just wake up there. You have like you don't even know who you are. I always play. I tried beating it. I never beat it when I was a kid. But maybe we can beat it together.
This is the most sacred
I just met you.
Skyrim.
I don't know. You tell me why you like being up here.
The great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient.
I'm just like having a full-on conversation with your nose.
Of the voice brought Alduin
I mean,
to
like,
battle
from what you guys are seeing,
and
you guys can probably see him
defeated
clearly, but all I can see is his nose. Once again. Oop, there's a good one. There you go.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I have the maturity of a 5-year-old.
Alduin was not.
This is how we do
defeated
it.
Either.
Pick your
If he
nose and
was,
chew it.
You would not be here today seeking to defeat
That's right.
him.
Well, maybe a Kentucky
The
Ballistics
Lords
involved.
of those days used the dragon rend shout to cripple Alduin. But
He's
this
just like,
was not enough.
Who?
Oak
You ain't getting
Mura
Scott in here.
Utsla
Just flies away.
It was the
Please don't
Kell,
hurt.
the Elder Scroll. They used it to
Nice. So nice. So very
cast
nice.
him
So.
adrift on the currents of time. Not in.
Alright, let's.
I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever.
Is that a Rammstein
onward.
song?
One day, he
Tidbo
would surface.
Amativ.
Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge.
A lot of the stuff he's
not
saying
when.
straight up sounds like a Rammstein song.
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such themes that Jaw do not.
Dude, this guy got
It is
messed
an
up.
artifact
Look at his
from
wing. How are
outside
you even flying,
time.
bruh? Most of your wings
It
is
does
gone.
not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Sofa Suriel. Tid Krent. Time. If you with the you could learn Dragon Rend. Crosis. You are likely better informed. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Drem Yolok.
I am beyond done with this conversation. Can I continue? I gotta get the Black Reach. I gotta get the that last shard of the Ethereum. Most of Winterhold was lost to the Sea of the Great Collapse. Of 4E122. 4E122. It's a interesting way to mark your calendar. Why do I feel like the Power Rangers, like, straight up operate out of this situation? It looks like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers space. I feel like I'm about to answer to Zordon. Rangers. I'm just saying, that is some powerful fart. It literally your clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. That's a fart to end all farts. There we go. so that opens. Thank you. Time is up. Night. So we say, if you want to greet somebody at night.
Commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters. So thanks. All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what
Place
you're
it directly in my
about?
prison pocket.
Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Wow. Before you come at me with that type of shade, I would personally recommend seeing a dentist to handle that teeth issue.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll,
not to be that guy, but I feel like you have zero business involving yourself in customer service. Like, you're in a customer service position pretty much, right? Like, to be fair, somebody, if they're asking you, what, you work in a library, if they're asking you a question about information, they genuinely don't know it, and they feel like you know it, and you just answer them politely and not treat them like that. That's just very rude.
It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also
I mean, that's a valid question. Nobody wrote that's
they are bits of
the Elder
divine
Scrolls
made
are probably
substance,
about,
so we could know them.
are the very fabric of the
Sorry,
universe.
talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that.
Yep.
Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Blind and mad. And assuming you don't go instantly blind, you go mad. He's right. You're more likely to just go blind trying to read it. That's why the moth priests have to go through so many steps before they can read one.
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be
Yes.
kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
If I was the greatest thief in the world, I would take that as a challenge.
What about
Like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Are you?
Are you like
Were you the one the
challenging me,
Greybeards were
man?
calling?
Like Zoinks.
I'll bring everything we have on them.
Scoobert.
But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay.
Fight well. Here you go.
Thank you.
Try not to spill anything on them.
Me? You're the one who literally has 3 bottles and a... You try to act hard, but you ain't. If you really did care about the books, you wouldn't allow any form of beverages in here, period. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 16 bottles from what I read. From what I've seen personally. You're coming at me like that. No. Oh yeah, I'm in the... furnace. Bye, Costanza. I proclaim this the Summer of George. Bye, Jason Lewis Alexander. Down. Wait, let me... There we go. There we go. Because how the VR works, there's like a camera you set up and you have to stand in front of it, and you can't like deviate from being in front of it or else the tracking. Am I too close to it? I'm like right in front of it. There's zero excuse for it being that. Unless it's just a bug. I mean, the map is impressive, but yeah, it is not good to... I wish it was a flat map like most games. It's like I am impressed with how it works, but at the same time, it's annoying to use, especially in VR. I would highly suggest looking up a video on how it works, because my articulation of the English language leaves a lot to be desired. This is not going to end well for any of us. Ow. F's in the chat. I even know this bridge is still there. In all seriousness, this thing should have collapsed under its own weight. There's like literally nothing supporting it. Stone ain't light. Stone is heavy. And to be fair, look at this. This brick of stone alone is probably like 200 pounds at the least. Mammoth. Dang. Like, made literally zero effort to rebuild their town. Aww. You know what? If you're cold, they're cold. Let them in. You know, I tried saying it to the police, but they were like, "Sir, you legally can't have a bear in your home. Your neighbors are complaining." And I was just like, "But look at him, he's so cute." "Sir, he is literally mauling one of my officers." That did not happen. But I really could see that happening. "What do you mean? That there's my right as an American to do whatever I want. Sir, there are laws." "What? Are you breaking my constitutional right to do whatever I want?" Pretty sure I'm on the correct path. That I'm pretty positive that's it. I've played this game enough times to know where that crazy dude is. I'm not gonna bother with that. I could only imagine how cold this water is. In all seriousness, this water should be doing damage to me. This water is probably like at least like close to the 0 degrees in the temperature. The only reason it's not frozen is because this water is constantly moving. Außenlander. Ich bin Außenlander. Been listening to Rammstein, so I got a lot of the songs stuck in my head. Maybe not. No. I know it's around here. Bunny, baby. Aww. Rabbits are cool. Nobody messes with. Hey! I said nobody messes with that rabbit. Zawardo! Tokyo Tome! Leave that bunny alone. You're good, I got you. This ain't your day. This ain't the day you're gonna get yeeted from reality. Where am I? I'm gonna... Oh, Farfik Newton. I've been walking in the opposite direction I need to go. That's why I didn't find it. Big brain. That's one of the problems about VR. It's really hard to tell where you're going because you're... Nope. Let me just Google where he is at. Septimus. There we go. Yep. Directly north of the college. Well, no, it's not north, but... No, it is north. Yo, Angelo. Saying yo to Angelo. Speedwagon, Ogre Street. Ton Petty. We didn't start the JoJo. No, we didn't start it, but we learned to like it. We didn't start the JoJos. No, we didn't start it, but we're trying to something or another. What you got going on over here? What is this? You got a cage? The phage? So that's where we gotta go. Okay, good. Huh. Baccarat. What on God's green flat earth went down here? Huh. Oops. Accidentally equipped that. I think I had a ring doing something. I mean, the other one wasn't doing literally anything. Talos was like, nah, fam. I am pretty positive my character would have succumbed to hypothermia long ago. I'm just saying. Big brain. It's probably this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Nice. There it is. A lot of people think Hermaeus took him out, but he did not. Steven! What up, bud?
Rise to your depths.
My cat.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was.
He's trying to comprehend his place in the universe. He realizes he's like part of a dream.
It licked the panes and smokes the glass.
Hayato.
Ah, the ice entombs the heart. The bane of Kagranak and Dagother. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening.
Wow.
I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession. Here. Well, here as in this plane.
I like planes. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Relatively speaking.
See it, Martin?
On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give
One
what
Glock.
you want, but you must bring him something in
One
return.
Glock to rule them all. I mean, I'd rather have a bar, but, you know. Good old Browning assault.
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest
308.
knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared
The biggest
to the
flaw of that
dullest of the
weapon,
Dwemer.
if you ask me, was the fact that they made it fully auto. If they made it semi-auto,
In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies.
like it was
Have you
originally
heard of
intended to
Black
be.
Reach? Cast upon
Sorry.
where Drimmer city slept, the yearning spire, hidden learning.
I mean, to be fair, he's just spouting nonsense.
Under deep, below the dark.
Kinky.
The heat of Tan.
Okay.
But not all can.
Blah,
Two
blah, 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 blah,
things
blah,
I
blah,
have
blah,
for
blah. No
you.
more talkie.
The ed. Find the trust Septimus.
Thank
He
you.
knows you can know.
He knows the way of the maze. Maze. Grown-ups. Probably the only thing I like that Kevin Smith is involved in. Or Kevin James. The dude from King of Queens. All you gotta think about King of Queens was horrible names. He's Ben Stiller's dad. Excuse me. Not big brain. Oh. No! No!
Dude!
Killed my horse! No! Winter Schnitzel! Baccarat. Oh, Deodar. Baccarat. Schnitzel. Just because I see two things. was my laziness that led to Wiener Schnitzel. If I didn't... F's in the chat. Water. Leave that goat alone. Baka. Braka monaga. Doitsu kaga wa sekaiji. What we got going on here? Cold. Too cold for me. Too cold for you. It's too cold for everybody. Chill. Nice to meet you. That's kind of cool. Excuse me. There we go. Gotta face that cam, fam. Walk. Walk, hey. If you don't have that walk, hey, it's not okay. Alright. Whoa. I got spirited away. If you've never seen that movie, that's a good movie. I can only imagine how cold this room is. Actually, it's probably warm. I mean, igloos are warm, right? Maybe not.
What is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. Always trying to keep it for yourself.
That's a massive pollen note for me. I am in the right dungeon. I heard that dude talking. Can I just fist fight my way through the wall? This is how you're supposed to go. Pretty sure. I'm just gonna act like I know what I'm talking about. Muda. Muda. Muda.
Who is this, Brian? Another of the smooth skins looking for food? You're dead.
You tried. You tried to get him off the skooma, but he didn't want to get off the skooma. He can only go. He can only help somebody so much. The backstory with that was his brother was a skooma addict, and he was actively trying to cleanse him of that addiction, and it ultimately led to. He brought him here, and he was like, he tried to wean him off it, but it didn't work out. His brother was like, "You got more?" I'm like, "No, we're out." And then he went at him with that axe. And ultimately, because he didn't want to fight back. That's the way she goes sometimes. We try not to. This is a very small end table. Yo. Saying yo to Angelo. Dang. There it is. Alfonso Romero. Gonna crack open another soda. Well, you shouldn't have been standing there. Remember Happy Gilmore? What was that? When the movers were like moving the stuff out of his aunt's house at the very beginning of the movie, and he like found his grandpa's clubs or whatever, and he started hitting the balls, and he whacked the neighbors from like across the street, and they were like, and Will Sasso from Mad TV was like, "You just hit that guy," and Adam Sandler was like, "Well, you shouldn't have been standing there. It's not my fault." It's like my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Happy Gilmore is definitely top tier. I mean, Little Nicky's funny and all, but Happy Gilmore is top tier. All I did was move my controller slightly to the right. Literally. I guess it's lucky and we just reload the save. There we go. Whoa. Huh. That's a face only a mother could love. I just bashed my VR headset with my beverage. I apologize immensely for the loud noise I created. Oh boy. Falmore. Like Vilcus is up in this piece. I should start again. I do have some weapons, so I guess if yeah, I guess it should just switch to a weapon. The Falmore hitbox is bugged, and it's really hard to... Hey, how you doing, my guy? Hey, thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching my stream. You're the real MVP. You're the real MVP. See? You gotta get really close to them to hit them. There it is. Oop, wrong one. There we go. I'm gonna switch to a weapon. Way up there, Maury. How is that even standing up? There's, dude, that is like multi-ton. That is stone. How is that even? That would have collapsed a long time ago. Water go. I apologize immensely. I have the maturity level of a 6th grader. A 6th grader that recently learned about the birds and the bees. And you know you're cool when you laugh at your own jokes. That'd be me though. Gotta fight this dude. Literally walk into fire. Even the guy attacks and be like, "Are you okay, dude? What do you mean? You just walked into that fire. Half your face is on fire, dude." Pat it out. Nah, I'm good. This is some dungeon. Wait, I'm the leader. How dare you? he left. Because I accidentally whacked him? Come on, Where's Black Rage? This is some dungeon. Wow. Did I walk backwards? Yes, I did. But this does seem like a good place on it, though. I have been live streaming for the past 2 hours. If you guys have been watching, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for watching my live stream. Hope you guys have a great evening. Please like, subscribe, comment. I do gaming, recipes. I do local recipes. I try to take recipes from local areas and provide it to the masses. If you have a local recipe in your area and you'd like to share it with the rest, I would appreciate that in sharing in the comments. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Hit that bell with notifications for more content. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.